What's going on, fellas? Welcome back to Effortless Gent. Today, I want to give you 3 different ideas for smart casual outfits that you can put together quickly and easily. So what exactly is smart casual? If casual is something like jeans and a t-shirt and formal would be something like a suit and a tie, I'd say smart casual falls in that in-between space, but it leans a little bit more formal than casual. So when exactly would you wear a smart casual sort of outfit? I'd say if you're going on a date, or if you work in an environment that's very casual and you want to step it up a bit, or even if you're just running errands around town, stuff like that. It's a really versatile sort of style. You're always going to look sharp no matter where you go. And yeah, sometimes you may be a little bit overdressed, but it's way better than being underdressed. And to be honest with you, when you have a smart casual style, you're never going to be too dressed up, which I know is a very common worry with you guys. Keep in mind that you don't have to wear these exact pieces. You can dress it up or dress it down depending on where you're headed, and you might not even have some of the things that I do. So if you need to swap a jacket out or swap a pair of pants, that's totally fine. I just wanted to give you a general idea of how to put together a smart casual outfit in the first place. So why don't we check out the outfits and you can let me know in the comments what you think. So outfit number 1. This is a standard sort of smart casual look. Yes, you're in denim, but you have a collared shirt on. So in this case, it's a Oxford cloth button down from Uniqlo. I love their button downs. I like the collar roll on these shirts. And this is actually a slim fit. They also have a regular fit if you don't really like the slim fit. The denim is a dark denim, so it looks more dressed up than, say, your typical washed pair. And the boots are actually from J. Crew. I think it's the Kenton model, and this is in suede. Now, I easily dressed this outfit up by tucking in my shirt, one, and throwing on this gun check sport coat. This gun check has colors of navy and gray and brown, so it's really versatile. It's a great jacket. This is from Alan David Custom, so it's a custom jacket. The fabric is from Rita. I really love this jacket. It's definitely more dressy, I'd say. It's a smooth fabric, it's a smooth wool. This would be something that you could wear with, let's say, a dressier chino or a pair of dress trousers. But again, you know, I'm throwing this on with jeans, so it's a little bit of a high-low look, which I'll explain a little bit more later what that is. Also, the belt is from Anson Belt. I just like how easy they are to wear, and I have so many of them now at this point that they cover all the bases as far as different leather colors, and I typically swap them with 1 or 2 buckles that kind of go with everything. Finally, this pocket square is from a company called Rampley & Co. They make really beautiful pocket squares. They're silk, they have really beautiful artwork on it, and I like that there's sort of these intricate colors that sort of go with everything. I'm going to link to all this stuff below too, so you guys can check this out in the description box below. Now, if you don't have anything that is super dressy like this gun check jacket I had, an alternative to that would be a brown tweed herringbone jacket like what I'm wearing here. I think this is more aligned as far as the formality of all the different pieces together. So the rough texture of the tweed, the herringbone pattern, the fact that it's brown, it goes really well with the boots and the dark blue colors of the denim. Also, the fabrics and the textures all go together. So this is, I think, more of an aligned look. Either one works. I say you could go with either one. This jacket is more dressed down than the first one. So it's really up to you, but I do like this color palette a lot, and I wanted to include this as an alternative to the dark blue and gray gun check jacket that I had in the first look. All right, so look number 2. Now this is a pair of gray chinos from a brand called Eunice. They're based out here in New York, I believe. This also has a single pleat, which I really like, and the leg is tapered. So if you're an athletic guy, consider buying pants with pleats. I mean, to be honest, like, yes, pleats do get sort of a bad rap, and they do look frumpy in some brands, but with this pair, for example, yes, it's pleated, so it gives me a little bit more freedom of movement, but then the pants themselves are more tapered and they slim down a lot from the knee to the leg opening. So that's the big difference when you're looking at pleated pants nowadays that are more trend forward, more focused on fit. On top, I'm wearing a denim button down. This is from J. Crew. It's heavier, so maybe you'd wear this in the fall or in the spring when it's not too hot yet. Finally, for the shoes, I'm wearing these white brogues. Typically, you'd expect these to be sneakers in an outfit like this, but they're not. They're a dressier shoe, so I think these brogues are really cool. These are from Florsheim. Now, I threw on a vest. I was thinking maybe that let's say it was fall or it's still a really cold spring, for example. A layering vest really helps keep you warm and insulated, and then you don't have to wear as heavy of a outerwear piece as you normally would. So this is a vest that I really like. This is from Uniqlo. They have two versions. One of them has a stand-up collar and the other one is like this with no collar. I prefer these ones actually when I'm wearing a sport coat or a top coat because the collar sometimes can get in the way and it feels a little bit bulky around the neck, which is great if it's cold, but sometimes you just want something that lays a little bit more flat and doesn't get in the way of your neck area. Now finally, I threw on my camel top coat from Spear McKay, I believe is how you pronounce it. It's either Spire and McKay or Spear and McKay. I have no idea. Anyway, I got this coat for like 250 bucks on sale. It's an amazing coat. Like, it fits ridiculously well. I didn't have to get it tailored, and the fabric is so nice. It's like this wool, I think it's a wool cashmere blend. It's really, really soft. What I like about this is that it's warm and cozy, but it doesn't feel too heavy or bulky. Camel coat looks great with everything. So if you're considering getting one, I think right now, as I'm recording this, would be a great time to do so because we're getting into spring, and so a lot of the winter stuff is going on sale. So if you could find one of these, I would definitely snag one. I will link to them in the description. All right, so an alternative for look number 2 is this outfit right here. I swapped out my denim shirt for something that maybe you have in your closet. It's like a red and blue mini plaid. This one's from Bonobo specifically, but the fabric is pretty common. And I also swapped out my white brogues for these brown leather Chelsea boots. These ones are from Thursday Boots. Mine are super beat up and not polished because I wear them like way too much. So shout out to Thursday Boots for making a great pair of Chelseas. So this might be something that's a little bit more in your league as far as like if you don't normally wear white brogues like I do. Yeah, these boots go great with everything, and I really like this shirt. It's pretty ubiquitous as far as the red and blue sort of plaid pattern. I think you can find these in many different stores, but this one, like I said, is from Bonobos. It's a few years old. I'm going to see if I can still find something similar, and if so, I will link to it in the description. So, this outfit is pretty standard. I think it looks great, and I also threw on my camel coat with this. As you can see, matches well with the rest of the outfit, and even the new shirt and the boots. I think it looks great together, and this obviously looks more like a fall outfit, especially with the colors. So if you're heading into fall or even early spring before it gets too warm, you could definitely pull off this outfit and you'll look great. All right, so outfit number 3. Now this is more of what I consider to be sort of a high-low look. Now how I describe high-low is when you mix more casual elements with more tailored stuff. So for example, these chinos are pretty standard chinos. These are from Uniqlo. They are an olive color, and the shoes are a brown suede from Traytorn, but the shirt now is from a brand called Kamakura, and it's more of a dress Oxford cloth button down. It's a finer weave, so it's a lot more smooth and looks better with wool suiting that you might typically wear with the shirt. So it's more dressy. It has those elements of more dressy and a tailored look. I combine that with something that's inherently more casual, like these chinos and sneakers. Finally, I threw on my gray sport coat. This is unlined and unstructured from a brand called Leadberry. It's a really great jacket. I love the patch pockets on them. I think it really goes great with these chinos, and I like that it's casual enough to where it feels just like a second layer, almost like a shirt jacket, but obviously it has the elements of a sport coat, so it's definitely more dressy, but you can definitely dress it down because of how sort of slouchy and casual it looks and feels. Let's say you have a sharp pair of well-tailored chinos and you are wearing a dress shirt with a tie, you could totally pull this jacket off. I like that it kind of goes both ways. So as an alternative to the sort of spring-like outfit that I have, the high-low look that I had in the first version of look number 3, I wanted to show you something that I might wear if, I don't know, I'm running errands or something and maybe it's raining outside. I wear this chambray shirt a lot. It's one of my favorites. I've had it for a few years. This is from J. Crew. I kept the same chinos on. These are from Uniqlo again. And the rain boots are actually bean boots from LL Bean. Finally, I threw on my navy, I don't know what this is. It's not a trench. It's like a Mac. It has really cool details too. Like you can cinch these sleeves at the wrists to make them tighter. And then they have these flat pockets at the waist, but they also have slant pockets underneath them. So it's like a twofer. It's comfortable to keep your hands in there when you're walking around. You don't want to get your hands wet. It is from Dockers. I'll see if I can find something similar, and I will link to that also in the description. So this is something that I would wear if, it's kind of raining outside. Maybe it's like a spring day. I want to look somewhat decent, but I don't want to go out with like sweats. Not that I ever go out with sweats. So this is more of a polished, put together. It's raining, but I still look great type of look. All right, fellas, well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed these outfit ideas, and hopefully it sparked some ideas of your own. Maybe you took a look in your closet and you found some cool stuff that you can put together. That was my intention this whole time. If you have any questions or comments or ideas for future videos, please leave them in the comments below. I'm going to make sure to read all of them, and I want to know what you guys really want to see, and that'll help me make more videos that'll help you. If you like this video, please hit that like button, and finally, make sure you subscribe. I want to do more and more of these videos, and I'd love to have you along for the ride. Cool, that's it. I will see you guys in the next video.